I swore I'd never dance with you again. Keep safe from the devil on my shoulder. But you know me so well and you drag me to hell. I can't keep safe from the devil on my, keep safe from the devil on my. Close my eyes, I'm seeing red, spinning dizzy on the edge. Close together, far apart, looks like heaven in the dark. Arms surround me like a cavern, walls are bending, closing in. Breathing deeply, feel your heart, beats like heaven in the dark. I swore I'd never dance with you again. Keep safe from the devil on my shoulder. But you know me so well and you drag me to hell. I can't keep safe from the devil on my, keep safe from the devil on my shoulder. Open eyes, can't feel my face. All alone in outer space. Stars rise up from floor to ceiling. Sun goes down, chase the feeling. Every time I think I'm free, you're calling me. Your love pulling me right back down. Can't believe that I keep coming back, but you make me feel so good. I swore I'd never dance with you again. Keep safe from the devil.
Good evening. How you going, guys? Charlie B. Welcome in. First to the stream. Congratulations. Hang on. You made it. You did it. Occultist, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Tea time as well. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? What is that? Well, your name's all in orange. I feel I gotta represent, right? Do I got any room in my heart for metal? I've got room in my heart for every genre of music. Oh, hang on. Forgot the screen. BRB. It's all about presentation, guys. Cryptid, welcome in, my friend. How you doing? How's the day been treating you? It's a whole lot. I've got my favorite calling. Hell yeah. Using this devil look for D&D. Do it! Honestly, it's started to become a little bit more camera friendly since I've watched it a couple of times. Making alcoholic devils in D&D. Wait, so is this like a specific brand of devil that is an alcoholic, or is it a specific devil? Like, is it a type of devil or one singular devil? It's done, the deed is done. You know, I love when people say the deed is done. It's so dramatic. You know, only shenanigans will follow. But it's been a time. I know usually on the schedule it's saying there's going to be artwork tonight, but that's not happening tonight. Because there's so much back and forth running around in the end of The Witcher that we couldn't finish it on Sunday. So we'll finish it tonight. We will get it done tonight. And then, I don't know, maybe it depends on how long it takes. Like, if there's enough time at the end, maybe I've heard from a few people that I'm actually like close to the end of Limbo, so maybe, or maybe I should like make that a thing that more people can like know about before going to it. Maybe some Bloodborne at the end of today. It's not a subspecies; it's a whole family of fuckers. They walk around chugging out bottles and optimals, alcohol followed by bad decisions. I like that. I like that. It's like, what's the is it Sanguine? In Elder Scrolls, the god of debauchery. So basically, his gaggle of demonic followers. And that's the thing, like, if you look at demons, they're all usually demons express some sort of excess or like a desire. So an excess of alcohol makes sense. If they're all based around sins, surely it should work. I can't help. In my D&D games, if I have any sort of like demonic character, I cannot help but make them like terrifying, but so charismatic you can't help but love them. So I had a Cambion, half demon, half man character, who everyone thought at the time was just a tiefling, just a common like run-of-the-mill tiefling. They're a dime a dozen. Like every Thieves Guild has like 50 of the fuckers, but no, he was a full-on Cambion, which is like the step up. Yeah, he was absolutely lovely, very, very courteous, very thankful for getting him out of prison, but then he immediately flew off to see what had happened to his Thieves Guild from back in the day, and found out that, oh, it's been taken over by some other nefarious groups. So he exacted bloody revenge, and there was terror in the streets for like a week, until he settled down and got all his stuff back, and then invited the players back to like, hey, I want to say thank you properly. You found me at a time where I didn't have much to my name, but I've got it now, so I want to reward you properly. Don't mind the blood on the coin, that's fine. I've played D&D in ages, really want to play again. Same, I haven't played in almost a year. Dude, red hair pilled. Oh, Shinobi, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? How's the week treating you? It feels like it's later in the week. It feels like it should be Thursday to Friday, but it's only Tuesday. I don't know about you, but I want to complain to someone, but I don't know where I should send my letter of complaint. Like, there's no address to complain about the pace of the week. Yeah, Charlie, no worries. Mid-quest, what quest were you on? Was it snacks from the fridge, or are you saving the world in a video game? Sorry, I just got it from a run and can't stop coughing. Were you running outside in the cold? Because that'll do it to you. In Skyrim? Excellent. I do want to play more Skyrim. Don't run outside, run inside. Ugh. I mean, like, running to begin with is like the antithesis of who I am. I move slow, and I think too fast. That's how I do. But running, ugh, gross, grim. Running is an extreme sport. You're damn right it is. I've had so much mass, it's time to give some back. You've been cultivating mass, and now it's time to reap what you've sown. Wait, hang on. You don't want to play more Skyrim? But there's always more Skyrim to be played. I do want to... But I bought the PS4 version of Skyrim, and I want to do another playthrough to get the platinum on that. Also, make sleeping into extreme sport. Like, sleep is an endurance sport. you see how long you can sleep for, how long you can endure it. Oh, £10 at the start of January is pretty good. That's fucking brilliant, dude. That's awesome. Long may it continue. To the point where it's a healthy weight. Don't go the other way and, like, become, like, negative pounds. That's never... Literally can't keep you on the ground. Too light. They say he's more helium than man. No danger of that. That food's too good. Wait until they stop reselling it from the $8 for amounts of small DLC with new armor styles. Well, I bought well, I traded in a bunch of stuff, and I got a PS3 through CEX. Those of you in the UK and I think America, I don't think they have them in Australia, but CEX, Computer Exchange Store. I ended up with a PS3 and a couple of PS3 exclusive games, and enough over from trading old PS4 controls I wasn't using anymore, that I got Skyrim on PS4 basically for free. So I want to try and get that platinum, because I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. And once I get to 100 kills, I'm going to bulk. Yes. Fucking get some gains on you, brother. I managed to kick the wall in my sleep last night, and now I have 6 bruises. That sounds like if you kick the wall, that's a bruise for each toe, and then an extra one. Is that like a you get 5 bruises, you get 1 free? Bethesda should be fucking burnt in a witch hunt for dragging Skyrim through the core. Hey man, if it sells, it sells. People are hungry for it. The thing with companies like that is you got to vote with your wallet. If people don't want it, then people won't buy it. But people are buying it, they'll do it. It's the same with GTA 5. it'll only die when it's not making enough money anymore. The other bruise was from dislocating your knee. Ooh. My partner almost... I went to the gym last night for the first time this year. We've been doing home workouts throughout the month. But yesterday we went to the gym proper. And immediately started lifting the heavy things and going like, yes, gravity, My partner immediately just... Their kneecap, as they did a squat, they sort of bent and the kneecap went across the room. Lovely. They're just playing skipping stones with their kneecap. It's brutal. They're okay. I should mention it. They're okay, and I'm being dramatic for comedic effect. They're actually fine. But yeah, slinging actual weights around. I have to resettle into that, I feel. It's been too long. But yeah. So tonight, yeah, we're absolutely, categorically finishing the ever-living shit out of The Witcher. And I will hear no dissent in the ranks. I will hear nothing. We gotta finish this, because how much more can there be? It's collecting money from the same people multiple times for no benefit, and it's actually a violation of the US law. But I don't think it is a violation of US law, but okay. If it was, it's a pretty big company. But yeah, we're going to actually finish The Witcher, and if you remember from last time, we were with 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗, who is, I think, the snootiest woman in the entire game. Like, I thought Yennefer was pretty intolerable, but Philippa is, like, an extra level beyond. And we're stuck in a cave with her, and I'm pretty convinced that it's going to end up like we both walk in healthy as anything, and only one person's going to come walking out like, don't know. Philippa's blind. She fell down a hole or something. Just her head fell over. I don't know. It just happens like that sometimes. Team Triss. Fuck yeah, Team Triss. She actually has a sense of humor. Feels like a more, like, enjoyable person to be around. Yennefer is just rude for rudeness' sake. Like, yeah, she's got pants that hug her ass in the best way, but so do I. Geralt's got that too. Like, she ain't special. She needs to, like, check herself, because someone's gonna wreck her shit one day. Someone, like, some enemy necromancer or whatever, is gonna roll her hard. And she's not gonna be able to come back from it. She's cruising for a bruising, is what I'm saying. Whereas Triss is just a happy-go-lucky funster that you can't keep down. Like, that's infinitely more likable, right? I know, spicy takes. She's the love from all the books. Come on, it's Triss all the way. I think I appreciate that. Tell me. Redheads. Right? I'm only playing a redhead. Ian's got pretty hair, but I don't do well with impatient women. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just her entire personality is just, I want what I want, and I'll do whatever I want to get it. And then when people get upset at me, I'm gonna be like flabbergasted, absolutely beside myself with like, what? How could I suffer the consequences of my actions? That's not what I signed up for. But the main Gwent, you're damn right, Grumpy. Have you ever thought about renaming yourself to Right Grumpy? Because you're never wrong. I've never known you to be wrong. But yeah, Gwent first, Triss second, Yennefer like 8th. 7th is like plucking pubes with tweezers. There's only 8 things in the universe. Let's play through the whole reviving a dead guy in a holy garden. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, she's like, Geralt is just sat next to her the whole time going, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think we should be doing this. And he was like, do you know what? Fuck these guys with their garden that's lovely. Bollocks to this dead guy. Let's rip him from the afterlife. Let's destroy their garden. And then when they get upset that we've desecrated a corpse and ruined their holy site, they're like, well, why are they angry at me? Don't they understand that I have the blackest hair that ever was? Like, no! Push in the ocean. The whole woman. Said everyone. God, yeah, right? He just killed and flamed the nearest teammate. Basically, yeah. It's like, they they pick a fight, they don't win the fight, and then it's everyone else's fault that they were in the fight in the first place. Like, you know that if you go out on a night out with like the Witcher gang, like Geralt's not starting any trouble. The trouble is attracted to him, it feels. But you know it's Yennefer that's going out to the table next to us and like starting. She's the one. She's gonna throw a drink first. She is like spiking that glass across the table at someone at the slightest provocation. Meanwhile, Triss is in the bathroom like helping out someone with their hair. Like so she's sorting out some sort of like a night out emergency. And then you've got Ciri who's not allowed out because she's a child, because she's a baby. The most reliable female in the Witcher series, Roach. Facts. I mean, like from the show and things like that, not from my playthrough. I found anything but Roach has been nothing but a thorn in my side. Roach will go fast for 5 seconds and then take a sharp right into a ditch and then be at the ditch going, why are you putting me here? I ain't doing nothing, Roach. I ain't doing nothing to you. But no, Roach is a designated driver. I appreciate Roach on the night out. Right, shall we actually go see what's going on in Witch Town? We'll hang up on the phone, shall we? Roach is a teleporting fucking demon horse, but he can be bothered to... Right? Can't be bothered to get close to us. Auto parking may apart. Yeah, I honestly, in terms of like glitches with Roach, I've not seen much. She's been pretty reliable in terms of like turning up on time. But I've seen like Roach doing press-ups on Reddit and stuff like that. Roach is the best that we're allowed. Right. Let's just to deal with Philippa, we're gonna neck some deconscoctions. Roach is a fucking troll. That's unfair to trolls. Trolls in this game are wonderful beings. Blame the... Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm not doing anything. You alright there, Geralt? You okay, buddy? How you doing? Tripping on that pole? Earning that money? I respect that. We done? He's not done. Hang on. Wait, am I at this point in the playthrough? Have you done? Yeah, I've done all the DLCs. We've done literally everything. We have only got main quest left. The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓒. A giant There's always Karametz. I mean, I like Karametz, but like she's pretty ancillary. She doesn't really matter in the world, does she? Maybe she does in previous games. Needed to draw Eredin into a trap. My controller might be I mean, only on horseback, but yeah, that was interesting. Hopefully the circle button isn't fucked, because I use that for jumping. We're gonna have to bunny hop Geralt through the rest of this game. I'm not sure about it. But yeah, so I'm doing the platinum trophy run, and I wanted the platinum trophy to be the last trophy that I get. Oh no, this is a problem. Is it just? So circle isn't being pressed constantly, and it's not taking me out of menus. It's just in game. But yeah, so we've done both add-ons, and we've done everything apart from the last story trophy, and then finished the game. Geralt glitch, I know. What is the deal here? Are you done? He ain't done. Right, we're gonna have to just see how it goes. Right, he seems to be okay now. Hello, Ghost. Oh. Get out of it, ghosty boy. Woo. Huh. I like how our quest objective is to set up the mirror system properly. Like, you can tell Philippa did that herself. Right, where are these meant to be pointing? Is it... Philippa? What is our objective here? Where does the light need to go? I mean, I'm assuming we have to toggle all of them. So we're going up there next? Deadpool wears red so people can't see him bleed. Garrett wears white. I was waiting to see how long it would take for someone to make that joke. I'm so glad someone's made it. It saves me the problem. So you can't see him coom, obviously. Right, that looks like we've got all 3 mirrors lit up. So now we're going to go down there, I guess? And that's what we call a logic puzzle. That I've skillfully completed. And Geralt doesn't have a bad case of the bunny hops no more, so that's alright. Hello, ghost. You haven't done it. I haven't done it right? Is that right? There we go. Squid, welcome in, buddy. Yeah. Sunday got away from us a little bit. So we're gonna finish it up tonight. Because I don't know if it's gonna be like 10 minutes of this game left. But people were saying like it was an hour or 2. And it was at that point on the Sunday I was like, I cannot. Woo. Woo. I had to go to bed. I had to go beddy buys. Ada. Lovely sweet boy.
At last.
How was Monster Hunter in the end?
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast.
Oh wait, that's
We have a matter
Sunstone.
to discuss.
Oh god.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
And whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important
Sorry, I
to me.
forgot to lie.
But I
Fair.
wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Okay, Philippa. The Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure of it.
Wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully.
You've not
Once
said
we've
anything
defeated
yet.
the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
Of course.
You're telling me this because...
She's got some
I
main
know
character
even
syndrome
one
considering
bit.
she's an
I
NPC.
expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct?
Probably.
All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you. And go.
No. Absolutely not. She ain't
Chris might
coming.
object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
Done, can we go?
Any other words of
Yeah,
wisdom?
jokes on you, like you can have her.
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
Once we've won the game, Yennefer's gonna get into some real trouble. Oh no, stop, wait, come back, don't do the thing. Don't do it. Best believe. I might actually stick around to see how bad she gets it. Like, is that mean of me? I feel like that might be mean of me.
What now, you piece of filth?
Wait. Get off of it. There we go. Right, and we do still have to... We have our condition for beating Eredin. Bye, oh my love. How you doing? My day's been good. It's been chaotic. This day has gone past, like, in a flash. I say in a flash. No, I remember every second of it. But there was a lot. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Things I'll take. They were just chaotic. Thank you for not calling me evil. Chaotic is fine. Right, let's skiboosh. Is this the way out? Is it going to dump us in the same place? No. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Oh, there's lots of them. Look at all these little Caspers. Potions from 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? This here. Stuff. Ooh, runestones. Bet, I'll take that. Not too bad. Not feeling grand to not stream tonight. Oh, fair enough, dude. Yeah, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Yeah, right? If the orphanage didn't want to be on fire, then it wouldn't have set itself on fire. This... I feel like I'm going further. There's the exit. Is this the way we came in? Probably. I think I've actually been here before, just through exploring. I remember this place. I know this! Right. Where has it spat us out? Okay. We'll go up to Rogaine. Get our hair back. Spend that ability point as well. Can you imagine? Oh yeah. Now our overdose threshold is 85%. I'm assuming it'll be next one is to 90, and then if we were to like max that out, height intolerance maxes out at 100%. That's kind of wild. 100% tolerance, like only when we absolutely like once our belly is absolutely full of potions, then we start to feel a little sicky. That's that's the ideal. How cool.
Feeling any better? Maybe Lars will bring some hair.
Canvas. I mean, I'm not drawing tonight, buddy. There's nothing I can do. I'll refund that.
What about you, Solva? What do you want from your man?
I wanted to
Hang on.
take me hunting instead of leaving me to mind these pots. I'm a better shot than he is.
Interesting. Maybe a canny. Why can I not? I gotta give it back. Where is view rewards? There we go.
Look, look!
There we go. Where's flip canvas? Reject. There we go. Take your points back, sir. That's why I run alignment in any game. If players in my game are making decisions and making actions they can't take back, I suppose to be related to the character's beliefs or conditions before I allow it in pinch holes in plot armor. Yeah, I don't run games with alignment. I've never found it to be like, it's a good guide for like how might your character act in any given situation, but I've never used it as an actual in-game mechanic. I know previous editions of D&D were much heavier into alignment mattering. It was things like paladins couldn't be neutral or things like that. I was like, no, absolutely they can. You just gotta have the creativity to write around it. I've gently nudged players before when they're like, I'm gonna skin this man alive because he's pissed me off. I'm like, you're playing the soft-hearted paladin. Would they really skin a man alive? It's like, you're right, no. I'm just being frustrated with a character.
We looked
laboratory. I never doubted you would. But why did you?
Right. Abalak.
Yes, Geralt?
We went to your laboratory.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Maybe you should
Your
have.
experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
It's pretty
I
important, dude.
pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect 𝓤𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓐's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Yeah, right. Ran into someone in your lab.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all.
Be
You
honest,
don't really
buddy.
expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
So he loves her? Interesting. How's Margarita?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's
What
feeling
was
much
she
better.
missing? She looked fine.
In fact,
Just
we must
a
bring
little bit
Ered
grumpy.
in here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, they will. They will. Everything's ready. Let's fucking go for it.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no
Ooh.
returning.
Based on the show, it was really easy. Just got a box of clinics from the shop. What?
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
Allowing it is amazing if you have my freakish combination of wisdom and game design experience. The way I make it amazing is simple. I have a character that is chaotic good. Anytime she's doing something, I classify her actions as being driven by her chaotic alignment or her good alignment. They're two separate things. You don't have to make both apply to every action. True. I think, yeah, using it as... It's they're more like guidelines is the best way to do it. I think that's... And like the move away from like inherently evil creatures and inherently good creatures, I don't like. I feel like morality is way more complex than that. Like, I've talked to Bio about this, but I want to
here and
Thank you.
I want to
believe
use
we know how
like
to
gold
form a
dragons
circle.
as villains and red dragons as
Even those of us who lack
like
eyes
heroic
for the moment.
NPCs. I'll let
I simply
I'll
wish
let
to
the
avoid-
cutscene play out
Oh,
before I
Geralt.
say any more though.
we were waiting for you.
How nice.
That's nice of you.
No
We're
one
about to
believes
explain the
anyone
plan.
is here
It's
for a
simple.
good reason.
Which does
I
not
hate
mean
it.
it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthea answers the call, the 𝓤𝓘𝓣𝓒 should appear in the bay shortly afterwards.
All right.
The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th
bet.
Imlet's infantry regiment under Duke 𝓤𝓚𝓚 must then board it. With your help, naturally.
And you, what are you gonna
What
do?
about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Basically.
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
It's just your
Ladies and
secrecy.
gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
You can just use the stairs, it's fine.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the 𝓤𝓘𝓣𝓒.
I don't think she'll like that. I like that her outfit's got a detachable collar. That's cool. At least I feel like it's detachable. She wasn't always wearing that fuzzy collar, was she? Guessing that wasn't Ciri's idea.
Wild guess. Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
You got no right to give her orders.
Don't have the right to order her around.
I'm gonna fight a corner.
𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗 said the same thing, only at much higher volume.
Good. I'm glad.
I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all.
Oh, you bastard.
𝓦𝓘𝓣 recognized the strength of my argument. I have no
Wait, hang on. There's another option. If every time Ciri uses her powers, it draws the Wild Hunt, just have her use her powers.
Do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
I think there's plenty of fiery people without Elder Blood. Forbidding Ciri from doing things
Telling
pointless.
Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind.
Interesting. Is he banking on her, like, tearing off
If you wish
without
to do
permission?
something, brew or substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
All right.
Triss, everything all right?
Yes. I just wanted a moment to talk to you before it begins.
Chin up. The hunt's weakened. We've got...
No more about the battle. Just
Then what?
hold me and say something nice.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
All this snow makes me think of Kovir.
And what do you think about?
That it's like this all year there. Dark and cold. And you know what? It won't bother me one bit.
It won't?
I don't think she was looking for that.
Because the days, days might be short. But the nights will be long. I can't wait.
Unbelievable. You said something romantic. You, Geralt of Rivia.
He's learning.
Weakness.
Well, none of those during the battle, please. If anything should happen to you.
I might beat an elf to death with my hands. Don't think about that.
Can't think about that.
So what am I supposed to think about?
Emir Var Emrys on parade. Completely naked.
Geralt, you're so charming when you try to be funny.
Try? Take it back. That was a great joke.
It was 5 out of
Sure.
10.
I love you, you know.
You trying to make me cry? Ciri'd never let me forget it. Go on, get.
You can never say it back. The Blessed Queen. Right, the fun character. Right, let's meditate for a hot second. So yeah, like the whole cosmological. So back onto like D&D alignment stuff. Like the whole idea of like a cosmological good and evil. I don't buy it because it's purely subjective, and even on like a celestial level, gods are privy to their own whims. What one god considers good might be evil to another god. So the whole like thing falls apart to me. So I don't use alignment as anything else other than describing like the general sort of vibe of a character, but even that's completely malleable. I mean, against racial roles. I mean, like societal tendencies, sure. Like gender roles, but for D&D races. I mean, gender roles can also get in the fucking bin. If I want to have a chill night with some smelly candles, then I'm going to have that smelly night with candles. If my partner wants to dick around with cars, that's their God-given right.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
And it's, honestly, all that's just limiting. You want characters to break the mold, that's what makes them interesting. Yeah, make society have generics and, like, things like that in it. Like, that's how society... Oh, shit! I don't know what happened there. The Nilfgaards just attacked. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's wait for them to calm down, shall we? Did someone just shoot me with an arrow? Cheeky get. Let's see if we can let them calm down a little bit. We just actually asked most of this race. Yeah. I keep on all that stuff. I completely agree with it. It makes things way more flexible, and it makes things way more interesting as well. Like honestly, like, and you can still do it if you want to. If you want the whole orcs are bad because orcs are evil, you can do that. No one's saying you can't. But more people, especially newer people to the hobby, want the people are evil because they do bad things, not because they are inherently evil. Let's wait and see if they calm down any. Sneaky proto-Germans, or maybe French something. Yeah. Yeah, so like the way I would use alignment or like morality is like you can ally with quote unquote evil things easy as anything. But like I would love to run a game where your patron as like a good party, a heroic party, are they still angry with me? Good. So like you have a gold dragon who's running like a perfectionist state. Any infraction on the dragon's sense of morality is very harshly punished. Like there is basically only one punishment for crime: death. Like if you stole a loaf of bread, death. If you unintentionally spread a rumor, death. Like you have to be perfect. Whereas a red dragon, collectively evil and jealous, like all about their horde, like would run a very, very healthy kingdom because it takes pride in its horde. If its horde doesn't have to be coin, if its horde is the kingdom, yeah, you might not be able to move away from the kingdom, sure, but while you're there, every whim is tended to, because who would want to run a kingdom of starving people? That's a shitty kingdom. That's a terrible horde. No, you want to be kept in pristine condition. I think that kind of stuff is really interesting. I found it so no one, here for political reasons. Most things are inherently political, unless they were extremist idiots that belong on a pyre. Blood for the blood, answering death to my enemies. Moral lessons for the Warhammer D&D. It's a far more complex issue than keep my politics out of my games. Most things are inherently political because people politicize everything. And also, all creators are political beings. Everyone has policy, like politics, personal or otherwise, that they will put into any creative work. The thing that a lot of people I know take issue with is when you have an other race, where it's like, the ones that are Japanese are the evil. It's like they're clearly just Japanese, but they're pigeonholed as being the evil ones. It's like, well, that kind of smells a little bit funky to me, and that's very alienating to anyone who actually comes from that culture, and it's being shown you're inherently evil. Sorry, but you're a serious metalhead. I don't even know what that means. Let's start, shall we?
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
Ooh. His voice actor let it into the mic for that one. It's just a salt lick.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗𝓔𝓡.
Yeah, Bekal, you can disagree as much as you want, but what they're doing is smart, and they're modernizing the game. And they're going to do it. If you want to run orcs are evil because orcs are evil on your in your D&D campaign, that's on you. You can do that. That's no problem. But as a company, they want to push a more inclusive atmosphere. Bring everyone to the table, and then you at your own personal table can exclude whoever you want. That's your prerogative. But a huge company isn't going to do that. It's dumb business, and it's dumb social responsibility. Sneezing, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? I know, it's my favourite scoop neck. If everything I could have was a scoop neck, I'd be very happy. I respect turtlenecks for existing, but I don't like. They're not for me. Here comes the goths. We want any bit of skin show. So lewd. One day, my shirts are gonna get a scoopier and scoopier neck. They're basically all I'm ever wearing is dungarees. I don't actually own any dungarees, and I should own dungarees. All right, it's the low fantasy goths. The low fantasy French goths. The deepest V. Goes all the way to the belly button. I'm sure. Oh, good, it is ice down there still. He just yeet himself into the water.
Follow me. The knuckle fair must be nearby.
I'm doing well. I aimed to finish this game on Sunday, but it just did not happen, so we're doing it today. This week is going at a snail's pace. But now I think all the players are here. It should move now. The plot should, like, absolutely sprint. I wish we could wear some of their armor. But how are you doing, Sneezing? Meanwhile, on shore.
It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
No, 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Silly.
Get out of my way.
Silly. The ice. It's a
Doing well, you
You must
suppose.
find the mage who cast
I suppose
This is
supposedly
where you
doing well
start.
is alright. That's better than living abject horror every waking second.
I'll not stop with his staff.
Right. There's some wild hunters. Hello, friends. I fucking love their armor. Oh, we're gonna play as Ciri. I haven't played as Ciri in a long time. Alright. Well, short work. Defeat 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗. Alright, let's defeat 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗, shall we? We might one-hit KO him. We might one-hit KO 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗. She is not taking a... Yeah, the armor is cool, but it's not good. It's made of papier-mâché. Ciri? So, Ciri's just out committing war crimes, like no one's business. Alright, 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗, we're here, buddy. Knock, knock, or whatever. Oh, there he is. This looks like a boss arena. Can we... I don't think she has any inventory, does she? No.
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys!
Welcome in, 𝓦𝓘𝓒𝓗. How you doing, bud? Let me... If we can get a shout out to 𝓦𝓘𝓒𝓗 real quick, like. What were you playing? What was going on in your town? Yeah.
The third game.
Is that Uncharted playing in there? Yeah, it looks like Uncharted. What's Uncharted 2? Thank you, King Odon, for the shout. Also, hello, friend. Got some Dark Souls 1 bosses down. Just have 2 more to go. Excellent. Is it your first playthrough? I love to be some Dark Souls. Interesting. So have they just made like a little black hole? You need to delete that. Is that not a clip you're proud of? The old clips are the fun ones, though. You know, oh god, is that what I used to do? I get the same. Look at that pouch going wild. I was accidentally made. I find Twitch seems to make a lot of clips automatically. Squid, if you take out the exclamation mark, take out the space. Oh, there you go. Oh, Geralt's frozen. Interesting. Alright, Geralt.
So be it. Let us end this.
Autocorrected. Did it really? I fucking hate Twitch on mobile. It's terrible. I use it all the time at work. But it's fucking awful. Right, you...
Violent.
We don't have to worry about 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗 punching him while on just my fists. Bastard man. Come on. There we go. Get absolutely shit on, buddy boy. There you go. As we're going to highlight that, I just want to remove it because something someone said in the chat. Oh, I see.
You cannot win.
I like he's like, he's fucking gasping for breath. He's like, you can't win. It's like, buddy, I think I can win. Fucking have at you, son. Oh, I'm a cringe. It's a good play though. Thank you, Udon, for deleting the bots. No one here wants to be famous. Volume kind of sucks. Is that the volume of the clip or like the volume of the stream? If my volume's balked, please do tell me. That knife emo is so good with the animation. Oh, the volume on the clip. Ah, fair enough. Ooh, let's try not to die. Let's not die. But yeah, I was what we were talking about in Ada's chat earlier. There are a bunch of emotes that don't fit animation. At least the generic ones they sort of give you. And yeah, I don't want to double up. So yeah, I now have animated emotes. And the current only animated emote I have should be here. It should be super stress. There it is. Thank you, Squid. Lux, my darling, how you doing? How goes? Uh oh, Siri's fucked now. Why is Siri screwed? Like, we were one-hit KOing everyone. Hell yeah. God, I love Skellige. Player 2 has entered the game, right? I really hate that we were one-hit KOing everyone, and then the moment we get into a cutscene, Siri gets her ass kicked. How's everyone Tuesday been? My Tuesday's been good. It's been packed. A lot of people at work all want to talk to me, because of course they do. But it means I'm going through all sorts of meetings and junk. My time isn't my own. Alright, we've got to board the 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒. I'm just going to set up a fake meeting with me. Please do. Please do. I don't want anything more than fake meetings. Especially with you, Lux.
No! Now's our chance!
Flirt for money. Right?
Have you seen Siri? She was with your help! You'll not cut through their feet. Too thick. Push him in the sea.
Like dunk him in the water. There you go. You're welcome. Oh, hello.
Who's next? Who wants to taste?
Yoma! Brilliant. They're all here.
You seen Siri? By the Nagelbear!
Boing.
Drown all you bastards to the base black with your corpses!
Thank you, 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒 friends. Boing. Alright, Fog of War.
Come on.
They're doing alright. And let it be known that Geralt helps everyone. I was looking on CV Library the other day, and I think I found a job out for your place. Most likely. If you want to come work at my place, give me your CV, and we can do refer a friend. Ah, Crack, why now? He was doing fine. I mean, Crack, you're an old boy. This interdimensional elf warlord. Going to type and meant to continue. No, absolutely. If you are knackered, cut a stream short. Go and rest. People find their entertainment elsewhere, and you can come back stronger next time. The Zamrock, absolutely. You used to be the king of fake meetings. Man, we need you where I work.
Any last words? Set your trap. Fight.
Those are some pretty good last words, not gonna lie.
You had your chance.
Can we save Crack? I don't think we can. This is where he kills Eredin for us. He's fine, right? He's just sleeping.
Witcher.
Don't take the faceplate off. You're way less cool.
Hoping you'd come. Because
Get a takeaway and all. Ooh, what takeaway you getting?
to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards. As you expire.
Alright, it's time to unequip our swords and beat the hell out of him with our fists. Give him deep sleep. Yeah, it's got a voice changer. Get the FPS megas. They can fix anything. Indian Lambuna. Nice. Ooh, actually, options. Where is ones? Control scheme. No. Gameplay. Manual sword sheathing. Oh. Yes, we want manual sword sheathing. Because we want to put our sword away. Get... Oh, do we actually do no damage to him? Well, actually, character. We want to do something to help us. Is acid blood. Can't do that during combat. Fuck. Damn it. So yeah, he doesn't take any damage. Oh, Ignium to get rid of the frost. Ah, perfect. Oh yeah, now we can do some damage. Perfect.
Damn it.
There we go. This is gonna be a battle, like a battle royale. Do you have to do hand? No, I'm doing it because I fucking hate him. I'm doing it for the disrespect and the disrespect alone. Put that on for the defense. Thunderbolt helps apparently, so we're going to put that instead of our water, so we can continue to chug Thunderbolt. Is there anything else we can chug basically constantly to help us out? There's another vampire. Don't need that. Superior Blizzard. No, that's when you slay an enemy. I'm not doing that. Got some damage for a short period. The sheer audacity is exactly right. Psi intensity, don't care for. Drowners will not attack witches. That's not what we're after. What are you? Ooh, that would actually be quite good. There you go. There you go. Get... Bastard, man. Hit him in his back. Hit him in his back. I think... Is all of our damage going to come from... like attack backs and stuff like that? I don't think our fists actually do any damage to him. Boink. I mean, we're doing some damage just through getting hit enough. Hell. Where's he gone now? Did we die? Was that it? Is that our run over? Oh no, we're in the actual thing now. Bonk. Come here. So we can't do anything until we get rid of that frost. Static and yeah, basically I'm feeling like our fists don't do any damage at all, which is not great. I mean, I feel like we could definitely win this because we're outlasting him, but it's going to take so long. I really hoped. Ooh. It looks like heavy attacks work. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Ooh, shit. Alright, so heavy attacks hit. Where is he? Where's this little jerk? There he is. Alright, so heavy attacks actually do some damage. Gotcha. Come here. Whoa, whoa. Stir. There we go. 83 damage a time. Heavy attacks are doing their work. We can beat him to death with our hands. It's possible. It can be done. Boink. As long as he doesn't have a bastard regeneration phase. And he better not. Can we... Where is he? There he is. So, critical hit damage. Up by, Maybe we should have gone bear, like, a pure bear build. Better heavy attacks. Hell yeah, grab him and do the knee. Where is he? There he is.
Damn, you're ugly.
Yeah, call him ugly. Say something about his mum as well, Geralt. That'll get him going. Alright, so thankfully we're so gloriously over-leveled, we can actually take his combo every now and again. Boink, boink. We're almost like 2/3 of the way through the fight. And like, this is actually going smoother than I thought it would. Come back here. There we go. We just got to weather the sword. There we go. He's not using his ice armor anymore, so boink. Oh, we get to repair our armor. Eredin, time out for a second. He's been wailing on us so much that we might need to come on. There we go. There we go. Getting you now, boy. We need more Thunderbolt. There we go. The Thunderbolt gets us an extra 2 damage per heavy hit. It's very much worth it. Come on. There you go. I'm really hoping the we might have to take our armor off. Do it bare-chested. Just so our reactionary chip damage doesn't kill him by accident. We've got to kill him with a punch. Thinking sure makes it more dramatic, right? Doesn't it? Do we do it now? Full disrespect? Oh, you're kidding me! We can't unequip it during a fight. We can replace it with something else, though. No! We'd have to do the entire thing. Ooh. Oh, he kicked me this time. Where is he? There he is. Bop. Come on, we've gotta beat him with our fists. Oh, he's teleporting away, the bastard man. Alright. The final fight. Hopefully. Okay, back to reality, it feels. Woo. Gotta wait for our things to back. Geralt the Fister. He will be Geralt. Geralt the Interdimensional Fister. Come on. I think that counts? Did we hit him? Oh, don't put the swords back in there. Something in your eye, buddy boy? We did it, no swords. Unless he has a new monstrous form, like a lot of bosses do.
You said you had something to tell me.
Alvalar has tricked us both.
Of course he has.
He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cirilla.
I don't believe you.
At least he's dead, though. That's one person out the way. And in theory, the Wild Hunt is no more. Is it all cutscene from here on out? Oh boy. Masterfully done, Bio. Masterfully done.
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed
Oh,
us.
Christ on a bus.
What the? That a storm?
Zamrock, absolutely. Shoot, my man. Uh-oh, what drama is happening now? Is that worlds colliding? Or is there a secret boss? A secret final boss, even.
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avalok, while this can still be reversed.
Alright. At least you know where Ciri is.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Thank you, Lux. That might be my favorite clip of all time. Second on, like, I don't know, I'll have to weigh it against the clip with Digital Squid putting "You Died" on the sarcophagus.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry.
Return to Castle Alucard.
That ship's about to disintegrate.
I don't know all the way upside.
It's fine. Can I meditate for a hot second? Alright. Let's get all our stuff back, shall we? Oh, we can't do that now. Fine. If Twitch unrightfully mutes your video, is it possible to cut the power and unmute it? So when your video is muted, it's muted in 5-minute increments, I believe. So your entire video might not be muted. You can dispute it, but I don't know how well that goes. Can I take my shirt off now? I can. Perfect. We're going to keep the gloves on. The gloves stay on. God, I'm carrying so much shit. Right, now we're in the right place to be saving Ciri. Guns out. Follow Yennefer. No, Yennefer can follow me. Thank you very much. Let's drink some water. Tits out for the lads, damn right. But yeah, I think in terms of Twitch muting your videos, it should only be in 5-minute increments. Not giving them your info yet. What do you mean giving them your info? What info are you being asked to give? Who's this non-fucking named NPC horse? Well, this is pretty apocalyptic. Are we going the wrong way? This way looks good. Where did you ever go? You need to give street adjusters then. I mean, like, they're not exactly going to turn up to your house. They have to follow GDPR. So, like, long dead are the days of. Where is she? Where are you going, Yennefer? Long dead are the days of like flyers and stuff like that. So nothing will come to you in the mail.
The gates between the worlds are growing wider.
That hit Yennefer straight on there. Whenever you're ready, Yen, like, or horse, to be honest. So yeah, Twitch is bound by GDPR, so they're not going to be able to use your address for anything untoward. Or if they are, then you have a very good case in court and they're up for a lot of money. Right, I'm just going to... No. I have the health. I can do this. Right, I'm gonna save here for a second. If anything comes for me, I see you, Hound of the Wild Hunt. Get some health back, and then I'm running by myself. The hell with Yennefer. The leaks are such as that a while back, just a bit wary moving sort of thing here. And that's fair. Let's put that back. Right. Layers! Who would have thought we have to just kill 2 interdimensional breaks? I know! Right?
Stay close.
I'm not going to stay close. I'm going to go straight in the sphere.
Damn! Avalok
I mean, Twitch leaks is fair enough. That's a fair concern. I completely forgot those were a thing. But something with GDPR is they can only keep it on file, your address on file, for as long as it's relevant.
You must go alone.
Why must I go alone?
With Ciri.
I know. Agares, Tiggy, Agares. Now, Geralt.
Like you said, nice. That's a spell and a half.
I'm fine. Now go.
But she was not fine.
Give Avalok my heartfelt regards.
Geralt of Nipia. Dude, only thing sharper than his swords. I'm gonna drink some more water and wait for that to regenerate me a little bit. Because I don't want to swallow. I want to swallow my swallow. I don't want to drink all my swallow now. I didn't want to. I just wanted to drink it. I don't want to equip it. Come on. I guess a dumpling for old time's sake. Also, something to think about with your VODs being muted is anyone gonna watch it really? And I don't mean that to be like rude or anything like that, but not a lot of people actually watch VODs. So you might be going through a lot of effort for no real reward. I mean, if you are mixing your own music, fair enough. Someone keeps saying Dark Souls intro music was some garbage club. Really? That's weird. But remove that song from your playlist in the future, is what I can say. I get muted all the time. It happens. They only muted at the beginning. Apparently, most people have also been hit the same thing. Yeah, they'll be using a sample that's copyrighted in that song, and it's long enough to get triggered by the Twitch bots. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
I still don't know what he wants, and he's been so goddamn, like, so stupidly, coy. Of course he's gonna get into trouble. Think I'll spare you?
Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
What about I'm unarmed?
I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me?
Has he told you everything now, Cirilla? God damn it.
Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Why? Didn't think to warn me?
Didn't think it worthwhile to tell me? Warn me of your plans?
I'm sorry, I know I should have. But I feared you'd not understand.
Help me.
Feels like I'm talking to Yennefer. Leave with me, please.
I will go. Once I emerge from the tower.
This chest don't wax itself. Ciri.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not.
Oh, the ice apocalypse. She's going to help stop that, is she?
The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the
No worries,
White
dude.
Frost.
Yeah, Twitch is
Only
a
I can
cruel
stop it.
mistress at the best of times. Well, I think there is annihilation coming, so I can't really choose that. You don't have to make this sacrifice?
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life.
So how does her leaving stop that?
Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
Yeah, right, I am
What can you know
inevitable.
about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher.
Whoa, harsh. I am the Witcher, I'll have you know.
This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Fair enough. She's out main charactering the main character. wish her good luck.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now.
Don't let the last words you're going to say to someone be sour and bitter.
Don't keep me waiting.
I mean, she can always check in once in a while, right? She can hop through realities unchecked now. Just spend your weekends at Kermorn. It's fine. You want a game like that where you're the supporting character not taking the lead? Play Final Fantasy X. The main character is Yuna. The main character's Yuna changed my mind. You are like the Tidus, your character is top of the secondary characters, but still a secondary character. So is this the source of the apocalypse? Look at all the nice things we did with Ciri. All 2 of those nice things. Then just let the freezer open. Oh no, not the hyper freezer.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Have I got the bad end? I feel like she's not getting out of this. Have I got the bad end? All will be revealed. Just like Geralt's chest. To be fair, Geralt could follow her. Didn't follow her. Like, there was no reason for him to stick around in Skellige. If the person he's willing to, like, travel the world for, like, yeets himself into a portal, you could go after him. I feel like Geralt's plans could all be very easily cancelled and, like, rescheduled. Doesn't have to go away with Triss. It's fine, mostly. We will not be very popular here. Not with Ciri, like, interdimensionally gone. Still shirtless. Brilliant.
The gentleman will follow.
We'll just get better gear. Right?
I'm afraid to leave their homes.
Go on then.
Captain! Report. The Novigrad delegation is half a day's travel from here.
Right, still got our shirt off.
Return to your
It's probably best if we put the shirt back on. But we could leave the pants off. For that nice summer look. What? You want the chest out still? Alright.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to come bowling tomorrow. Sorry, defeat the inevitable about tomorrow, right?
Will he get his will?
Do it in your pants. Alright. I'm down. Just the tidy whities. And the boots. In case you stub your toe. I'll leave the boots on.
His age, the journey. In Kershire, is Daithwin hadn't in Khan at Morfoot.
I beat an interdimensional elf to death with my bare hands. I can
His Imperial Majesty
I can talk to an emperor in my skivvies. The boots stay on during the Witch Ring. You're damn right they do. Assless chaps.
Enough.
I wish assless chaps.
Speak.
Hello.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy?
Is she dead though?
Ciri tried to stop it.
The baby man Witcher stands before you. What do you do?
Price.
Salute.
The body?
I doubt it'll
bless
never
you,
be
Geralt.
found.
Who else knows?
𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
Catalog modeling, to be honest. Post-war work to do, I
Plenty
think.
of work for Witchers after a war. I'll travel east, maybe north.
I'm not going to tell him I want a happy
Did
ending with
Ciri
Triss.
say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
Use my abs as a washboard. Like, she didn't actually talk about you. You're not big in her life.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
Weirdly enough, you've not been a great dad.
If there's nothing else.
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
I mean, let that vision be the final image of Geralt you have. Boots on, sunnies on, abs out. that's Mr. Baby Man Witcher to you. I think Mr. Baby Man Witcher is a fantastic title. It's way better than Geralt of Rivia. What's a river? Oh, it's a small, fast ocean. Baby Man Witcher. Yeah, that's a title that sticks. They'll write that in the history books. That pig's not looking too healthy.
Need help with your wagon?
Think we'll be all right.
Don't laugh at me.
Aye, you betcha. We'll
How dare you?
manage. True, the barrels are ample, but we shall pour some off of each soon.
Yeah, fair enough. Warm
Change is
out.
coming.
Warm up. You are naked.
True. No denying it.
Nilfgaard flees, yet here it seemed nothing could move them. Left their wine behind too. That's generous.
Gotta go. Farewell.
Time I was on my way. Good luck to you.
So
Where are you
Nilfgaard's just going home.
Nearest inn by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Wild dogs. Right, come on, Roach. One last ride. Right, let's put our armor back on, because it's, we've done disrespecting the Emperor. Triss we respect. Get some formula, boys. Let's go down for a couple of ciggies. You Hadouken yourself, Bold. If you tag someone after the attack gifts, or after the attack commands, it'll direct it at them. Gonna get the milk my dad never brought back. Oh. That cup of tea has gone long cold. If there's any other like clips like that that would make good like chat combat commands, level them at me. Like stick them in the Discord. I want to do way more of them. They're great fun. The suplex is a classic. That whole mission, I got like 50 experience. Wild.
Master Ort.
I don't think there's anyone here, buddy. Baby Man Witcher has to be the best thing I've turned into a short-term joke. Baby Man Witcher is fantastic, and it's fun to say as well.
Probably got held back.
Wherever you are, if you're watching this, just say, not to anyone close by, just look up and say into the wild, Baby Man Witcher. It's fun.
You're late.
Who's this?
No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade.
Ooh.
Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares.
What happened to
Hattori? No
Hattori?
witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon. You ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
The flash that cuts.
𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗.
The flash that cuts through darkness. The light that breaks the night.
Exactly.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, have my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mama Pig! Welcome in, bud. Thank you for the look. Appreciate it.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
So I'm assuming, so he's a side character, but like, who's Master Ort? Is he someone in the games? Or in the books, rather, sorry. But I don't think I've ever met him before. As far as I'm aware, or was he always the blacksmith here? And Hattori is a way better character than whoever that jabroni was. Swordsmith's helper. He's got a whole caravan going?
Master Witcher, over here. Plenty of blades to try, if it's your will.
Oh, fair enough. I have a lot of stuff to sell.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the forge.
Alright, fair enough, whatever. I can't stand the heat, I'm in the campfire. Yeah, Hattori's the dumplings blacksmith. He's great fun, I love him. Haven't got the platinum yet. We've got to go back here, and I think we're going to meet Triss. Okay. I guess we are done. Oops. The true final boss. Was the game itself. I missed a side quest on the ride back. Did I? What was the side quest? Oh, you run into it if I actually take my horse and ride proper like. We'll take Roach out for another spin. White Orchard drifting. Oh, we have to do all of this again. Continue, please.
The king of the Wild Hunt lay defeated. As to Ciri with her exceptional gift, her story was hardly done. The sorceresses helped the Witcher determine that Ciri and Avallac'h were somewhere on Unvik. Geralt and Yennefer set out to find them.
Don't... Is it going to
Eredin's
put it back
last
in?
words proved a lie. Avallac'h and Ciri had gone together, he as her mentor, to a portal that had opened within 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗𝓔𝓡, Vulcan's tower. Ciri entered the tower, prepared to use her powers to end a danger once and for all, to save all worlds from eradication in the grip of the White Frost.
I don't think she's dead. There's no body. If there's no body, they're not dead. Alright. Whoosh. Slide downhill, please. It's far cooler.
Master Witcher, over here.
Oh.
Plenty of blades to try if it's your will.
Nah, I'm good. Where's Roach? Well, there's our first Roach. Oh, Roach! Well, should we just wait for Roach to be finished? How long do horses rut for? A couple of hours? I'll do her. Nope, Roach isn't finished yet. Can we... Roach? Take the longer route back to the west. So back out that way. Roach, if you be so kind to leave that horse alone. There we go.
Go.
So out this way. I'm gonna follow the map marker. Come on, it was a gentle right. No worries. Thank you for the raid again, buddy. Best of luck if you pursue the muting from Twitch. But have a good rest of your evening, bud. And may baby man witch's blessings be upon you. Is it here? Is this the mini quest? Jesus Christ, Roach. I wish I was joking. Well, that's a fancy armor. Oh, bye.
Giddy up.
Is that along here?
Slower.
Not slower.
Come on.
You're one of the people on my followers that still head on Twitter. Oh, really? Man, chase that 100%. Raid everybody. I respect that. There are a ton of people I follow and watch quite pretty routinely that I rarely get a chance to raid just because of time zones. Come on, it's a little fence. You're a massive horse.
Take it easy.
What was the side quest? I'm not precious about spoilers, so you might as well say, just so I know what I've missed, you know.
You will talk.
I will come back for you, I promise.
Yes.
And protector.
The noble Lord 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗 assumes his lands to rule with grace and justice. Debts, burdens, and encumbrances owed to any other are hereby waived.
Oh, hello, Duke.
It means you must pay taxes to the noble Lord 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗 now.
This Lord 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒, who is it? Some relation to the noble.
Do you remember when we played our first game of Gwent? Do you remember we met God for the first time?
You're a hero and all mine. Lucky me.
Oh, it's Marian soldiers.
Will, but were it not for for your Gordak return.
Is Vess and Rosh here? They're all Temerian folk, aren't they? So that sort of a gift, huh? I recognise them heels. I know them heels. That's Ciri, isn't it? I recognise her heels anywhere. Hello, friend.
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
So we told the Emperor she was
For
dead.
the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy.
So she's a Witcher now? Excellent. American, the guy that let me hear on the radio was... Yeah, I remember Big Mac Hez. He was great fun. He tries...
It's yours.
But I either start too early or late most times.
Silver sword.
It's always the way in it. Time zones are a
Like
fucker.
It's beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
So she's gone into the family business.
What's
Brilliant.
this inscription?
An old Witcher's motto. Had a sword like this once myself, but this one's better. Much better.
This is the best ending. Oh, excellent. Fucking smashed it.
Let's try
5
it
hour
out
difference.
then.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like, we're on the right side for American streamers, for Australian streamers. Like, Australian streamers are throughout
the
the
Northern War ended. The invader
throughout
from
the day for me.
south achieved
That's their
complete
evenings.
Victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical
Oh, we
genius,
walked the path.
the Northern realms could not withstand Ymir's
We've got it. We've done it. We didn't and did it.
Weary of rebel raids, Ymir Varemres
trophy got.
conceded,
Love it.
restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back. And
Okay,
history,
cool.
once again, proved a consummate trickster.
So Temerians actually got their stuff back.
Having dealt with Radovid, Ymir of Varemres did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's
Wow.
loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont.
So Emir is
While
still
the
a bastard
continent
through and
bled
through.
engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule.
Yay!
Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land.
I always
The
liked
island-bound
Sarah. She was great
nation
fun.
prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled.
I think
Cyrilla, Fiona,
as love
Helen,
interests,
Rhiannon,
like
heir to
Ceres would
Nilfgaard's
have been
throne,
brilliant.
chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed. Then each set off on their own.
What's the baronies for the
Soon
stuff?
word
Brilliant.
of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. Hard as it may be to believe, Geralt planted roots in faraway Kovir. He and Triss settled down. their
Aww.
home warm and smelling of freshly baked cakes. Guests were always welcome, no matter the day or the hour. The Witcher would take jobs at times more from habit than need, for Triss earned a true fortune as the mage advisor to Kovir's king.
Fangia, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Is it Fangia or Fangia? Let me know how I'm pronouncing it. So I got all the better endings. So what are the worst endings? Because I think Ciri can actually die dead, right? Can Geralt die in the end as well? Fangia. Okay,
Looks
cool.
like meat's back on the menu, boys!
PD, my man. How you doing? Welcome in. Let's give you a cheeky little shout out. Ciri dies, it seems that Geralt also just left out for... No.
Why are you talking so hard?
How you doing, my boy? We've just finished The Witcher. We've just finished it, man. Like, let's have a look at Twitch stats and see how long I've been streaming The Witcher.
Thank you. Much better.
We ignore all of the channels. The other ending is that Ciri survives but takes over as Nilfgaard's ruler. I bet she gets a wicked cool outfit for it, though. $137 hours. So about 100. So after this stream, like 140 hours we've played of this. That's a decent chunk of game. Also, you can suggest a 3-year relationship with Tristan Yennefer, if I recall. I believe it doesn't turn out very well. Oh, really? I heard like a polyamorous relationship was like one potential ending, but if it doesn't turn out well, that seems about right for Geralt's luck. No worries, PD. I mean, like, tell me, what were you streaming tonight? What was going on in your town, your neck of the woods? There's only one way I can think of it to mark the auspicious ending. Tex, what's going on, buddy? Blobby. Rocket League, but ended up having a good chin wag with the chat. I love when that happens. I tell you what, shall we go to we're gonna I don't know. We'll leave the music off and just have the soundtrack of The Witcher going while the credits roll. But yeah, Tex, welcome in, buddy. How's it going? How you doing, my love? Okay, now I know why people want to punch that thing. Thanks a lot. But yeah, so apparently we got all the best endings. That seems good. I like that. Came with PD. Oh, excellent. I'm doing very well. We've just got the platinum trophy on Witcher 3. It's been an absolute, I wouldn't say marathon because it makes it feel like it's gone on like too long. I don't think it overstayed its welcome. Hot Sauce chat was strong in PD stream. Hershpat. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome in. How you doing? If you're brand new here, I should have done this before. With PD's actual raid, I'm Explosive Barrel. I'm an illustrator. And as you can tell, variety streamer. We've just finished up The Witcher. The next game that we'll be playing will be Devil May Cry, because I likes me my edgy boys with white hair. It seems we're going from The Witcher to Devil May Cry with Dante. So white hair is abound. And amazing. Oh, PD, you charmer, you can stay. But no, I'm glad your stream was going good, buddy. And Tex, good to see you as well. Hershpat, love to see you here. But yeah, tell me, guys, new in with the raid. Have you played The Witcher yourselves? All like bets are off with spoilers, because obviously we've just played it, we've finished it. It's not a game I probably won't go back to The Witcher for a long time. So like alternating playthroughs of like good endings, bad endings, stuff like that. What illustrations do I do? It's all sorts of like D&D illustrations and character art and stuff like that. Let's see if I can put in image slideshow. Art gallery, there we go. Ooh, that's fucking huge. 1 second. There we go, there's some stuff. There we go. Put it over my face because it's more important. Well, that's the kind of stuff I do. I'm gonna sit over here. And that's my puppy. That's Boulder. He's cute and I love him to pieces. He's the good boy, the bestest boy. Never played, just watched the Netflix series. I really like the Netflix series. I've seen both seasons now. And I feel like Henry Cavill's Geralt is really, really likable, and you warm to him really fast. The Geralt in the games, I feel, takes a little bit more time, but because it's a huge RPG game, you get to spend that much more time with this Geralt. It was one of the first games you got on the Xbox One ages ago. Really? I got it on PS4 like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I really didn't like it to begin with. I found the lore and the world building really difficult to get into, and then took a break, and then have come back to it with being on stream, and having the chat here has really helped me like stay into it and like fill in a lot of gaps that the game doesn't do you a fantastic job of sort of filling you in with. I think having the TV show has helped me a lot as well. There are a lot of like backstory things that I now understand and I have visual reference for because the TV show exists. Obviously, there's books as well. If you're a reading type, go read the books. Apparently, they're very, very good. But me and words don't do so well. I'm a visual boy. If you try and romance Tristan and Yen, it ends with them both leaving you handcuffed to a bed. Fair enough. Wait, so how serious is that? Do they both just leave and that's it? You've broken up with both of them? Or do they basically run off together? Because that's the game I want to play. I want like a co-op, like magic shooter of just this runaway Selma and Louise. Is it Thelma and Louise? Yeah. I read an article that the TV show is really bad for explaining rather than showing. It's okay. Like, it's changed a good few things from the books in the game, for example. So, 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓒, have you seen season 2? Let me know if you've seen season 2, and I'll tell you one of the biggest changes that shocked me from this game to the TV show. But I don't want to spoil it for you if not, because I know people don't like. You have seen both seasons. Okay, cool. So in season 2, the Witcher guy that turns into the tree monster and dies, alive and well. He's actually like probably second to Geralt in like the formative male influence in Ciri's life. Apparently he's a big influence on her. And almost like bleeds lines between like beloved uncle and like older brother, and depending on the situation. So for him to die like that is like a huge thing. So yeah, it's definitely divulged a little bit from the books and the game, but that's what happens when you translate a work of fiction from one medium to the next. You've got to make concessions to make it flow better. There are some things that will work better in a book that don't work in a TV show. There are some things that work in a movie that won't work in a game. There are some things that work better in a podcast than putting the show on ice, you know? And yeah, I'm gonna mute the art gallery now. We're done with it. Just me. So yeah, it's changed a few things, but broad strokes, like I feel it helps round out knowledge of the like general like lore building of the world, the spheres, like who nations are, things like that. That's the stuff that it really leans heavily into in Witcher 3, which if you haven't read the books and played the previous games, you can be at a real loss for a long time, and that's the tripping point I fell on. But thanks to the chat, thanks to the TV show, thanks to a couple of Wikipedia deep dives, I educated myself, and I've managed to enjoy a thoroughly impressive game. Have I watched the Wheel of Time series? I have not. Is that new? The Wheel of Time was the Wheel of Time a book? Wasn't that Wheel of Time the book where they were saying there are things that happen in the book that they could never translate to film? How dare you take me away from the sexy raid? Oh no, Lux. Just quit your job, buddy. Just get rid of it. It's Robert Jordan book series. I have to admit I am basically completely ignorant with books. I engage a lot more with like visual mediums. than I do text-based ones. I can read, but it's just like in my sort of purchasing habits. Like it's comics, it's games, it's movies and TV shows, things like that. I can read. Honest. Keeping up with chat, all right. I feel. But yeah, books I've always struggled to like get into. I never find myself in bookstores or anything like that, so I don't come across them as like purchasing options. But maybe I should change that. Maybe I should. Also, is that fluff on your upper lip, or is that just a trick of the light? It is my piercing, but it is small and being swallowed by my mustache. So I go not there, to the left. Let's try that. It might be dog hair. My dog is starting to molt. Robert Jordan died before he finished it, but he picked an author to finish his book. It's supposed to be 13 books long. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I don't know, Lux. I don't know what you're keeping up with. I don't know what you're what you're paying attention to at any one time. I don't know your life. Whatever. Moving on. Not embarrassed. Get to work. No, don't get to work. Stay here. Quit your job. I don't make rash financial decisions based on me, this pitty little streamer from across the world. Quit your job. Just stare at my chest there. I feel my chest there starts like quite low down. I feel like I need more tufting out, you know. But yeah, I heard one author I really want to get into is Terry Pratchett. My partner is big into Terry Pratchett. They have like an entire like tattoo sleeve based around Terry Pratchett. And I think Rhiannon Pratchett, his daughter, has basically become like the new like author for Discworld series. There's a few books that Terry didn't actually finish, so she's gonna be finishing them. It's what I hear. I'm not that versed in the book world, but I have an enthusiasm for people, and I appreciate that people absolutely adore books, because we should adore books. Everyone should be able to read and know a couple of books, like off by heart, basically. Yeah, V is very low down. It's my favorite scoop neck. Terry Pratchett is incredible, and it's such an easy read, but it's so involved in a vivid world. That's what I kind of like about it. I like that kind of stuff, like the works of fiction that let you get lost in a world with like super deep lore. I love that stuff. 39 years to the day Pratchett was. Really? That's cool. I like that. So on his 39th birthday, he got you. What a gift! What a wonderful gift that is. But yeah, I also have a lot of love for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I've only ever seen the movie, the TV show, and listened to the radio show. So I want to read Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide books. Ooh, we're loading into something. Hang on. Well. But he has to return it. Savage. Happy birthday. Can I not? Barrel's Book Club. I'd like Barrel's Book Club. I don't know when I'd ever have time to read. That's the other thing. I don't have time to read. I don't have time to play like enough games in my downtime. Let alone take on a whole new form of hobby. Audiobooks, true. Audiobooks could be a big help. So the story of Geralt of Rivia has come to a close. You can continue traveling the world in search of witch contracts and adventure, but everything will be as it was before the game's last chapter, and the quests tied to the main storyline will no longer be available. You've unlocked the ability to start New Game Plus. To do so, create a new game save, start a game, choose to do New Game Plus option, and select the save created to import your character. Only saves created after unlocking the New Game Plus option can be used for this purpose. Okay. Well, we're back in Kaer Morhen. I remember a book club called Rebel Book Club. That sounds cool. I like that. So what kind of books do you read? Ah, come on. I love it. Alright, tell you what. Shall we? The Witcher is done. We're good. We're absolutely tickety-boo now. Shall we have just a little bit of a powwow? Just chill. Just talk about books and shit. Maybe once a quarter do a book. I mean, I do want to work on like the community side of things like the server and stuff like that. So maybe a book club is a good shout. Maybe I'd delegate that to someone though. So it's not something I run. I'd read the book as well, but like either it'd be a community sort of like vote for the book or something like that. I'd be down for that sort of thing. Non-fiction, all types. Okay, so it's all about the stories and stuff like that. Is an English major and former teacher? I mean, Lux, if you want to run it, then message me and we'll figure something out. Like, I'm not against it by any stretch. And if it gets me like reading more, like, how is that not like a bad thing, you know? Oh, hang on, I'm clicking around on stuff, but I don't know what I'm doing. Lux's Topless Book Club. I like that. That's got a ring to it. I'm not against that by any stretch. It's something Lux runs for. Only Bottoms Book Club. What about verse? How do we do? Are we alright? I'm a slow reader. It took me 2 years to read the alphabet. Well, see, now that's just research for every book going forward. Like, it's just like every book is just the same alphabet chapters reorganized. You're basically 90% there. Now it's just speed reading bio. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what would we read? What would be good to read? Like, I'm pretty ignorant of like books by and large. Every book's the same 26 letters, right? Although if you start looking at punctuation, holy shit. Then it gets like, where does punctuation end? Like 20 of them as well. Start off small and do like short stories? Yeah, potentially. So what would be like recommendations? Like what, like off the top of your head, like what would be recommendations for that kind of stuff? Only the written, yeah. Like if you give me a book in like French or something like that, I'm gonna double time struggle. I'm gonna try my best, but yeah, it might be a little bit of a struggle. Also, a book translated Icelandic short stories. Oh, cool. I've so like what have like there was a period like in time at uni, so like 10 years ago is like the last time I probably read books. And I was reading a lot of Warhammer 40k Black Library books. They're good fun. They're ridiculous, but they're good fun. But they're not on the. I feel like they're not on the same level as like Pratchett and Douglas Adams and things like that. I can remember one or two that I thought were awesome, but they aren't short stories, but The Natural History of Dragons. I remember you reading that one. That kind of stuff I really love. Like books that look at the tiny minutiae of fantasy settings. Like that's kind of what I like about The Witcher. Is how they'll go like, oh, this is the biology of how this creature works. I love that stuff. There was an old 40k book, it was called Xenobiology. Xenobiology, I think it was called. And that was an in-depth look at aliens in the 40k universe from the perspective of a human xenobiologist. It was a really, really interesting read. Xenology, it was called. The Study of Aliens. And it had all these beautiful illustrations of all sorts of stuff. Let me jump onto PC mode and see. What can we do? What can we do? PC. What screen is that going to show us? Ah! There we go. That'll do. So xenobiology is one that I really liked. That'll do. Yeah, the illustrations in it were really cool. Yeah, all sorts of like anatomical stuff. Like this is where it sort of like tickles my pickle as an artist. And it's where I always get drawn to is art books. But I have a lot of love for this book. And broad strokes, like 40k artwork in general is generally quite good. I don't know if there's many like internal like pictures, but like things like that where they've like dissected an orc. It's gruesome and grim, but I love it. What's this one? Bloodletting and miraculous cures. It might as well where ordinary becomes the critical matter in seconds. A formidable debut is profound and political efficiency as doctors, patients, and hospitals. Provocative, heartbreaking, and dark, humorous, bloodletting and miraculous. Okay, so this isn't non-fiction, then. This is a look at the actual real world of medicine. That's cool. I like that. There was a good Jimmy Carr book, actually, which I really liked. I read this like maybe 15 years ago. The Naked Jape, I think it was called. Is that eBay? Is it? No, I'm sure about eBay. But the Naked Jape is really interesting because it's just the history of like why do we laugh? Why is humor a thing that we do? And I found that like absolutely fascinating. And he did. I watched an interview with Jimmy Carr talking about this book actually, and he did something that I really appreciated as like a lapsed reader. I think I'll call it. He puts a joke at the bottom of each page because it's a book about humor. So he puts a joke at the bottom of each page, and he says that he put that there to help people keep a pace with the book. So if they didn't like what they if they didn't like with a book, they'd at least read it for the jokes. Which was like, you know what, fair enough. Alan Davis' new book is supposed to be good. So what's is Alan Davis? Is that what's the subject of these books? He didn't like Jimmy Carr for the longest time. That's fair. He's basically a shock comedian, and that kind of humor can be really hit and miss. But like, and like his like stand up is stuff that I've not watched in a long time. I appreciate like he pushed the boat in sort of like gross humor. I'm sure there's a lot of jokes of his that are aging very poorly. But if you ever get him like talking about comedy, the dude seems like super knowledgeable about humor as a thing, which I like really appreciate. You love him now, do you? Like, I'm curious, like what turned you on to him? What was the thing that got you on board? As your Netflix special is fantastic. I've seen it. It was the Netflix special has actually been advertised to me. I haven't watched it yet because I feel like the makeup job they did for the promotional images, they made him look like a mortician. Like they basically gave him like corpse paint, not corpse paint, but like they painted him like a cadaver. I was like, oh no, what's happened here? But yeah, should we get a book club going? The Explosive Book Club or something like that? Or the Only Bottoms Book Club? The Luxurious Space Communist Book Club. Oh, it's an autobiography, is it? Oh, cool. Alright, I gel with that. My dad is actually really into autobiographies. That's all he reads. For him, it's a lot of like sports personalities and rock stars. So anyone that was involved in rock and roll, and anyone that was either famous for motorbikes or football. That's my dad. Luxuriously gay space communist book club. With any of your auto bio. Auto bio is there's no printed version. It's only audiobook, and it's just you reading it to people. Well, the book just like you buy it and it automatically marks it as read. I'm assuming Kindles have like a tick on them that goes like, "This has been read. This has not been read." I'm down for that. I mess with that. But yeah, I think so. What kind of books would like draw me in? Because I think that's going to be a big part of it. It's got to tickle my pickle, you know. I think books with a like a wild fantasy world. I really like those. So that's like the draw with things like subversive stuff, like aggressively sarcastic things I can get on board with, like unending sass, which is like which I appreciate in the Hitchhiker's Guide sort of stuff. Yeah. Your library. Let's get it going. I'll make a channel in the Discord. We'll get it together. Would you like to be the Bookmaster General Supreme? Is it the Book Commissar? But we got to figure out are we gonna run? Is this gonna be like a an on-stream thing? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think I know a couple of streamers that read books on stream. I don't think I'd do that. I don't think I'm that good as a audiobookophile. Be like a Discord only thing, and we talk about it on stream, maybe like during art streams. Anything to give me more stuff to talk about while I'm drawing on stream. Like, I'm down for that kind of stuff. It's a hard one. I find something with dragons and really good lore normally goes well. Also, descriptive writing, so all the stuff with great detail. Yes, I do like... What I really appreciate is, like, the boring minutiae. I really like the... So, like, one of my... like, this is what I like about some of the D&D books. They give some really good tidbits here and there. And one of them is just like, just how people worship gods in a world where multiple deities are all confirmed to exist. Like, it's all confirmed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. These gods exist, and you get, for example, sailors will pray to the god of storms for smooth sailing. They'll pray to the god of the seas for a calm ocean. They might pray or give thanks to the god of partying and debauchery for when they go back to town. Like they'll pray or like throw a coin into a small shrine in a tavern to sort of hope that the hangover to come won't be too bad, or that they will the god of time to make sure they wake up in time to make sure they get to their ship in the morning on time, stuff like that. In an armchair, fireplace, brandy and boulder. Oh, hell yeah. That's a goal. I don't know where I'd put it in my flat, but that is a goal. Hell yeah. You should read some Pratchett, you'll be able to draw the characters. Yeah, sounds like that. So yeah, like I like the like everything I've seen of Pratchett I really, really adore. And it's like the whole like death gifting a little girl a sword. And it's a learning instrument. It's dangerous. It's like, well, that's what. And people are like, it's dangerous. What if you cut yourself? It's like, well, that's the first lesson. It's those kind of things I fucking adore. Yeah, my partner is big into Pratchett. So we probably have most Pratchett books in the house. It's just my dumbass is drawn to pictures and going, bright red and blue Spider-Man. That's what I want. The jet black void of Venom. I'll read that for days. I can't help myself. That and any game that has a lot of like particle effects in video games, it just does it for me. Any visually splendiferous game will get me for days and days and days. Well, yeah, I think we can do it. The thing about death is when you die, what you believe in life happens. So if you believe in nothing, you become nothing. I like that. I like that. It validates everyone. And if you truly want to have nothing in the afterlife, then you get to have your nothing. It would be the worst if you died and you're stuck with someone else's afterlife. Yeah, fuck that shit. But no, I've looked up some, what do we call it? Like chronological orders to read the Terry Pratchett Discworld series, and it is it's a wiggly little tree. It's more a tangled bush than it is a tree or a timeline. If you believe in reincarnation, you get reincarnated. Yeah, isn't there a Pratchett story where there's a god that's really small and can only be heard by one person because they're just lost and forgotten? But there's one person that believes and they can hear that god, and they see him as like a small turtle or something. So their task is to get more people to believe in this god to increase their power so they can become an actual deity again. Something like that, if I remember right. But yeah, I like the idea of a book show, of a book club. I think it'd be a nice bonding experience. Maybe do like a monthly hangout on the Discord or something. I'd be down with that. You Pratchett as though you can read them in order. You don't actually have to. Yeah. So it's kind of like what the MCU used to be like. Now with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you miss anything,
thank you, darling.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And that is a town called Sylvando, my favourite character of video games in recent memory. But yeah, I think maybe like a Discord hangout. I'm down for that. We'll have to see. If we get too many people and it's all in a voice channel, I would. I don't know how I'll do with that because I can't play D&D online. Too many voices in my headphones sends me up the wall. Charlie, absolutely, Grimes. Fucking adore Grimes around here. Dude, if you want, I think to Bio, thank you for prodding the Discord as well. We hang out there, just do all sorts of dumb shit. If you want a link to what is my stream intro playlist, then by all means, I will share it. I want to add more songs to this playlist as well. So yeah, these are some songs that I do like, and I feel describe the channel quite well. It's a lot of queer pop rock. Surprise, surprise. I can't handle me. Yeah, husband. What is that? Because Bio was tested this. It basically killed my D&D campaign. I ran it must have been like 3-year-long D&D campaign before COVID, and then we downed tools for like 6 months while everyone was isolating and like in lockdown and stuff like that. And then we tried, once everyone got the technology together, we tried doing it online. But having me and 5 players, it triggered like a fight or flight response where it just like immediately, like for no reason, like everyone there was like a friend and like some people I consider brothers and sisters, like genuine like ride or die friends. But the second all 5 of them were in my ears, I was like, I need to like fight my way out of the situation. I had no idea why. So yeah, online D&D unfortunately doesn't suit me, and it's awful because it means I haven't played D&D in like over close to 2 years maybe, properly. Down to audio processing, but too many inputs and super confusing. Probably, yeah, it probably is a auditory processing thing. Probably something else to level up my doctor. She'd go like, "Hey doc, I do this every now and again. Why? Why is that? Can you explain to me, please? Medically, I need to know the fuck is happening." So yeah, it was a very like eye-opening moment because I've never had that before. Like I know people get it in like shops in public, things like that. I've been very fortunate not to have that kind of stuff. But then having that in like a very friendly environment, I was like, no thanks. Dana, welcome in. You've missed it. We finished The Witcher. Game went very well. We managed to kill Eredin with our bare fucking hands. So we found out that light attacks did no damage, heavy attacks did 83 damage, and we just whittled down. I also think the sound comes through in a mono, so it makes it difficult to distinguish people. Yeah, it's like in a room, you can at the very least place sources of sound.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
What are we shivering with? Yeah, it can place a voice throughout the room, and yeah, and it's all through headphones. You can't place it right; it just sort of comes through like a cacophony. Yeah, exactly. The power fist will prevail. I don't know how much health Eredin actually has. I don't know if he has like a HP stat or anything like that, but yeah, 83 damage is what we were doing per heavy hit. It was kind of brutal, but he didn't kill me. Fortunately, because we're so over leveled, he couldn't keep up his DPS. Couldn't kill us. So that was pretty great.
Patient.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know how much HP he has. I don't know if it's like a publicly disclosed number. But yeah, anyway, he's at the bottom of the bay in a Skellige. And so that means on Thursday we'll be coming back with some Devil May Cry, because oh baby do I like my Devil May Cry. The original, the PS2 game. I need to re-download the HD collection, but yeah, I'm excited for it. And then that'll probably take us through to February, where we get Elden Ring. What's the date for Elden Ring? Elden Ring. When are you coming out? February 25th. Oh, so it's the end of the month. Okay, we might have to put another game in the middle of that. Okay. Maybe we'll play some Hades. I've been feeling Hades for a while. I want Heart Greek Gods like on channel. Like I feel like, is that too much to ask? The gaming gods. But yeah, I don't know if I'll have to get a clip or a highlight of us being Eredin with our fists. But I am actually kind of proud of us for doing it. I am genuinely proud of myself, and for you guys cheering me on for doing the stupid ultimate flex, like playing hard mode on an already fairly challenging game and doing it without our swords. That we spent so much gold upgrading. Like, all the gold that we spent getting the Grandmaster Feline swords, at the very end we put them down. Like, the disrespect and the shenanigans, it's what I adore. Right, I feel... yeah, Platinum Pop, we got it all. We got it all, baby. What I can do is... we can brag about it for a second. We got us that Platinum. What's the screenshot we got? Look at that, a nice weird platinum screenshot. I don't know what the ones before that were. So yeah, there's all so the king is dead. I don't know what that one was. Black screen, cool, love that. Xenonaut gave us a good one, I think. As a screenshot, I like that. But yeah, we did it. We did it. And it only took us like 130 hours. Was it 140 hours total? I told you I could do it. But right, I think, guys, I might call it a little early there today. We've got like 40 minutes before I'd like go to bed anyway. So it's not enough to like jump into a game or anything like that. So I think let's go and share some love with a friend of ours. Let's go see someone who I've been chatting to more and more. Is 𝓦𝓘𝓣𝓒𝓗𝓡. See what he's about. See how he's doing. He's playing Octopath Traveler. So no, Dana, you just got here, but I appreciate ever so much you being here. You know I do. But yes, thank you so much for joining me on this journey with The Witcher 3. Let's give a quick thanks to like what's happened throughout the stream. Zamarok, thank you for the raid. I think you're busy on someone else's stream at the moment. You said you were gonna mod somewhere, but thank you for the raid. I appreciate it endlessly. PD, if you're still about, thank you for the raid, buddy. I always appreciate it. And Hirschbat, thank you for the follow. Just woke up, not surprised. That's fair enough. Got to join for you last. Lux, goodbye, my friend. We'll see you Thursday. I'll see you in the Discord anyway. Like all day, every day. I'm lurking in there 24/7. It seems like. Apart from this morning when I woke up to like a million messages in the Discord, I was like, oh no, someone's made some drama. But it was all good. It was all alright. It was fine. I was happy to see you guys chatting like that. But yes, I'll be back on Thursday, 7 o'clock, normal time, normal place, but with some Devil May Cry. We're going to fling around some big old swords and rock out with our red trench coat, because it's 2005, baby. We're back. Leather's back in. But guys, I'll see you all very, very soon. Take it easy.